Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lightheart, aka the Earth Lady. Excuse me. And I'm gonna clue in a couple people here, and we'll get started. Okay. So I titled this What I Experienced Yesterday and How Important Your Dash Is. So, yesterday I had a bad day. Yesterday I got the news that a high school friend of mine that has been a part of my life for a very long time has passed. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of self-improvement, and I've started this business, the Earth Ladies Adventures, and I've got these groups on supporting each other and, you know, encouragement and building your self-esteem, and I've been learning a lot about how to improve yourself and the process to deal with things and, you know, get over the things that have happened in the past and everything. And the thing I've learned is that when something like this happens, of course, you feel it. You go through it, you deal with it, and then you move on. So I got the news that my girlfriend passed, and I was shocked. It was definitely not expected. I would have never expected this. So I got the news, and I felt it, and I lingered in it for a while yesterday. My whole day I took off, which is really crazy because the day before that I had just launched off my first batch of lip gloss or lip balm, chapstick, and my peppermint body butter. And the very next day I hear about my friend. And so it was kind of, it was rough. And that, you know, when you're the weakest is when things happen. And when you're the strongest, things don't happen, you know. When well, I got that backwards too. When you're the strongest is when things are going to knock you off your square. They're going to surprise you. Hearing that this friend of mine had passed was very shocking and knocked me off my square. And when things are going down, you just focus on the down things so you don't focus on things getting better and don't acknowledge them because you're too busy in the down. So stay strong and stay positive, you know. Even when bad things happen, find a way to make them positive. And so after hearing about losing her, I started to look back at all the things that happened in my life with her, you know, memories. And going through, and it's, you know, she, like I said, she was a big part of my life. And we had a whole group of us that hung out together in high school, and we'd go over to the airport where we had lunch, and there was a jukebox and everything. We had a lot of memories, and I could tell you stories. That's when you're young and foolish and wild and crazy, and, you know, nobody's perfect, and we all live as children. I was born in the early 40s, or mid 40s, whatever you want to call it, or 40s, 70s. You know, I was born in 74, and so we had our times too. You know, there was still rules and everything, but, you know, I wasn't the perfect child, and so I remembered a lot of things that, you know, memories with her, and so I was dealing with it, going through it, and reality hit. all these things that you teach, all these things that you've learned, and you're sitting here lingering. And I don't mean this in a bad way, so please nobody take this in a negative way, but I found the way to look at it as a positive, you know. Yeah, it sucks she's gone. Yeah, it sucks that her kids don't have a mom now, you know. It still hurts. But she's not here. As crazy as that sounds, if you think about how the world looks right now and how ugly it is, and all these different labels of racism or leftist, rightist, yob, you know, the world's a disaster. I'm sure most of you never thought you were going to have kids and raise your kids in this. I know I sure shit didn't. Okay? So, yeah, she's gone. And all of us that are here are going to feel that pain. But she's gone. She doesn't have to be in this anymore. She doesn't have to live in this crazy world. She's gone to a place that is so much better, you know, and so, you know, when somebody dies, yeah, we're all going to miss them. Yeah, we're going to feel the pain of the loss. But what keeps them alive is their memory. She might not be here physically, but that doesn't mean she's not here. She'll always be alive in my head. I have plenty of memories of her. She was a part of my life for quite a while. And that's what brings me to the dash, you know. I found a way to make the positive, find a positive in the negative thing that has happened. And so, now that I've dealt with it and I've accepted it, now I'm moving forward. Because I know that I'm still here. We're all still here. So now we have to live our dash. You know, her dash, she lived a full dash. I can tell you memories that would make you laugh your butt off, and I can tell you memories that would make you cry. She's been through one hell of a life. And her dash speaks that. When you're born, you have a date. And when you go to cemeteries and you see all the headstones, there's 2 dates. There's your name and there's 2 dates. Your birth date, a dash, and your death date. Now, I've done lives about this before, but it feels like something that obviously needs to be done again, and I'm dealing with it. I'm going through it, and I share the things that I deal with, and I go through. So what are you going to do with your dash? I'm doing the best I can every day. I stay happy. I improve myself. I encourage others to stay strong and stay happy. I've started a shop that I'm building a website right now, getting ready to launch that. And I'll be worldwide selling my holistic, all-natural, organic products to the world to better themselves, to help them feel better instead of putting all these man-made chemicals in our body. So, you know, my dash is making a difference in this world. My dash is helping people out in any way, shape, or form I can, with the knowledge that I know, with all that I've learned and I'm still learning, and with all that I've gone through and experienced. If I haven't experienced something and you come to me with a problem, I'm going to tell you, I haven't experienced that yet. But we'll support each other and we'll figure out ways to help you get through this. Your dash is important. What you make of your life is important. And I know this world is really ugly right now, or at least out there it is. In my world, it's perfect. You know, but that's my world. I'm grateful for everything I have. I have an abundance. I have a roof over my head. Some people don't have that. So I'm very grateful for everything I have. And therefore, in my world, I live in heaven. This is my heaven. Even though I experience pain and the loss of this friend of mine, I'm still in heaven because I choose to be. And I choose to share my wisdom and my knowledge and everything that I've learned and experienced with others to make a difference. So when that time comes for me and the clock stops ticking and there's finally pronounced a death dash, I will have one hell of a dash to talk about. I know a lot of people that have been in my life through many stages. They've seen me down in the dumps. They've seen me fall on my face. You know, I have people that have experienced everything I was. I mean, my girlfriend that I just lost, she was there for me when I gave my children away because I wasn't stable enough to take care of them. She's been there for a lot of shit I've been through. And so it sucks she's gone. But I've learned that it's the most important thing you can do is to make a difference. Make your dash matter. Don't give up on people. Everybody goes through things. You know, I'm always telling people, stay positive, help somebody out. You see somebody on the streets, feed them. You see homeless people back home. We used to have homeless people going up and down the streets with grocery carts. And if they had all their belongings in there, I'd go home and make a care kit and put some gloves and hats and mittens and blankets or a sleeping bag, couple of foods and those little hand and foot warmer things, you know. Make a care pack. And the next time you see them or you see them around, leave it out for them. They'll get it. Go out of your way to make a difference and help someone. Because you never know when you're going to need that help. Your dash is all about helping people. Keeping your memories alive. Keeping yourself alive. Your stories, tell them to people. Your experiences, share them. People can't learn if you don't share them. I love listening to older people tell me their stories about their life and their memories. Listen to my grandmother speaking all the time. How she had to walk uphill both ways to school. And she showed me her path, and it's true. It was uphill both ways to school. But, you know, that's the thing. It's important to make something of your dash. If you were to die right now, what would people say at your funeral? Are they going to talk negative? Oh, well, I'm glad that one's gone because they did nothing but be a thorn in my side, always causing problems and ruckus and disaster, foul mouth teaching my kids bad things. Or are they going to say, she's a damn good person. She tried her best and did the best she could for her children and her life. She might not have been perfect, but who is? Nobody's perfect. Hell, I'm not even perfect. But it's important that you make a difference because that is your dash. That's what people are going to say when you're gone. That's what they're going to remember you by. It's important to make memories. Memories are what keeps you alive. Memories are what helps others get through whatever shit they're going through. So don't give up. Help each other out. Make a difference. And make your dash stand out. So, I'm dealing with it. I'm getting through it. And it's important that others find ways to do the same. If you need help, reach out. I'm no doctor, I'm no psychiatrist, I'm no fix-it-all. But I've been through my share of things. And if nothing else, I can always just sit here and listen so you can get it off your chest. Remember, you are someone. You do matter. It's time we go out there and make a difference instead of sitting on our ass bitching about it. Thank you for letting me share. I hope you all enjoyed this. And I got a lot going on and a lot coming up in the very near future. So stay strong and keep your eyes open on my pages, groups, profile. And if you want to check out my YouTube, send me an IM and I'll share with you my YouTube channel where I do a lot of these. And I also do some growing things and stuff like that. So hope you all have a blessed evening. I love you all. Stay strong. You are someone. You do matter. Ciao for now.